Oh, well, you all, it is teas. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, I guess I can name this literally because while I was thinking about it, state of emergency. Now, mind you, I'm up early after the meridian. Very early after the meridian. And actually, I want to say it's about 4 or 5 p.m. I don't even, 4 or 5 a.m. I don't think it's quite 5. But basically, I'm up and I'm thinking, my mind is racing, and I'm thinking of the sorcery, I'm thinking of Kamala Harris. And then literally, as I'm thinking about it, I would say for about 5 minutes now, someone's fire alarm is going off. And you'll think like, okay, if the fire alarm is going off, that means there's smoke. You either open the window or you shut the alarm up. So I don't know if they already choked on their own smoke. But basically, it's an emergency. And not for them. This is for the world. So, basically, as I'm listening, I was basically reminiscing on Kamala, and so and as I'm thinking of, and that's another thing too. I've noticed too when it's quiet, when I experience at least 5 minutes of quiet, and actually think about it and want to try to get in the video, the demons stir about, so they'll know when I want peace too. So basically, as I'm thinking about Kamala, I'm looking at this lady. I'm like, this lady has so much sorcery and sinister energy on her to where it's like she can only destroy the world, or she can only destroy anything that she touches will be destroyed. The amount of sorcery and the amount of sinister energy that this lady carries, and some people y'all might see it, but oh, because she's black. She knows she's not black. Now she's dark skinned, but when it comes black, as far as being called nigger or American nigger, or just literally the quote unquote Africans or African Americans, quote unquote, she's none of that. To the point where she's even said it, but she can trick us. She can trick us because we'll fold for Eminem, or we'll fold for fried chicken, or your first black president. Literally, fried chicken, our first black president, and Eminem has gotten us in trouble, and that's going to ultimately be our demise. And that's why I say Kamala is very sinister, to the point where she's up against another criminal, and she's making Donald Trump look like an angel. And mind you, they both have rap sheets to where if you do the research, the real research on them, where you put on your spiritual glasses, you'll look at both of them in disgust while clutching your pearls. But again, with that being said, the amount of sorcery and sinister energy that is on Kamala Harris, she can literally the only thing that she's capable of doing is destroying everything. And I can promise you, when it's time for this to be the end of the world as you know it, and the end of the Democratic, basically the end of you, oh, Kamala is your gal. And I'm telling you, those, don't get me wrong, America in general is sinister. I don't want to just blame it on Kamala, but she's going to be the death of us because she knows how to pander to the niggers. Get them a few rappers, twerk in their face, get them some chitlins and hot wings, get them a pink woman or a pink man in front of them, or just say something remotely, say hip hop or tennis shoe, and so I've already said it for Trump. The only thing he's missing is a bucket of chicken and a rapper, or basically find yourself a nigger entertainer and a bucket of chicken, and then therefore, hey, he's got the Negro vote as well. Okay, so speaking of the vote, before I get fully into the meat and potatoes of this, so you have, and this is, Negroes are dangerous too. So here's the thing. So I'm thinking right now, it's so sinister right now because it's like you have your demise is beating on your door. I mean, it's trying to come in. Hey, I'm your demise. Open this damn door. And mind you, the door's unlocked. All you got to do is twist it open. And you do plan on going out for a glass of milk. So demise is beating on your door. Boom, boom, boom. Open this damn door. This is demise here to fucking destroy you. And demise is beating on your door. The door is unlocked. And again, you're going out for a glass of milk. You plan on going out for a glass of milk. So basically, in long story short, you are going to open the door to your demise. But I'm here to basically let you know what the hell's going on and what's happening, what's going to happen. And like I say, a lot of people ignore this. A lot of people don't want to hear it. A lot of people call it fear mongering, or a lot of people or I don't know if it's just too true or makes too much sense to where I get rejected by everyone, even with YouTube. They'll say it's because of medical misinformation, or because language, whatever it is, to where it's so over the top to where no one can relate to it. But no, like I said, there's a dark side of YouTube and there's a dark side of the world. You would think that eating organs and killing people for their arms and legs is unusual, but no, that's one of the number one businesses here in America. So I don't want to, or in the world, I don't want to just blame it on America. So I don't want to literally just categorize myself. Oh, I'm the only one speaking on the mountain, or I'm the only one that's speaking so much damn truth to where I have to be thrown in the dungeons of YouTube. But basically, I say stuff because it's like, I see through this sorcery. Like I say, whatever's going on that's so damn sinister to where it has us literally participating in our own demise for centuries, Kamala is that same demon probably from the beginning of time. And I want to say she probably is. I think she might be worse than Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth was hard to get rid of. And let me stay focused. There was a video. Okay, so this was in Flint. This was a few years ago, but I'm sure this issue is still going on. You know how you have the Flint water crisis? So that's probably been going on, from what I can understand, I would say at least 5 or 10 years as far as it being put on blast. And this has probably been going on longer than that, but it probably only just recently hit the news, like I mentioned, 5 or 10 years ago. And I could be wrong on the dates. But from what I can remember, a few years ago, okay, the Flint water problem and the water crisis, which is still going on, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't think I got an update of relief. Oh my gosh, the Flint water is actually clean now. It's probably been tainted this whole time, like I say, and it's just now getting out. But I only say that because notice how this has been going on for a while, and we don't know how long it's been going on because we haven't been, we haven't been basically exposed to the quote-unquote Flint water crisis. Like I say, we might have our own water crisis, but when it comes to Flint, we only know that, okay, Flint is literally being served tainted water. And I mentioned that because during a press conference, they're pretty much, they're the people of Flint, they come out and they speak to their city councils. Like, hey, what's going on with the water? Or, hey, what happened with this and that? So basically one of the pink council members played a song. And pretty much it was some black lady. Now, whoever this black lady, shame on this black lady. And I'm sure she's a Democrat because niggers do this too. They'll put themselves in a position to where the Democrats will use them to shame or to basically put the blame on the American Negroes for either not voting or for voting in the wrong department. And only Democrats do this because Democrats feel like, okay, I got you fried chicken and chitlins and you ain't gonna vote for me. You ain't black, and you see what I'm saying? They come at you like that. So basically, long story short, some niggers, some woman who I really want to call her nap at that, because it's like, it's people like you, people like that is the reason why we are still, basically the reason why we're in trouble, and why we're literally approaching our demise again for the 100th time in centuries. So basically, she had a song basically saying, she was like, yeah, if you're drinking filthy water in Flint, you're janky. If you're pretty much you don't have money, clothes, or this and that for the holidays, you're janky. If you got to drink bottled water again because your water's so filthy, it's because you're janky. And then not only is it because you're janky, it's because you didn't vote. And I'm thinking, like, I wanted to say, like I say, all I'm basically was saying, like, so this black lady has this song to where she's socking it to the Negroes for not voting, but that's how it goes. They'll come back with the punishment, like, okay, oh, well, we're still eating out the garbage cans, or we're back in slavery because y'all didn't vote. So we're going to bypass who's ever even putting this among us. Let's just say, like, okay, it is because I didn't vote. Okay, that's basically like me saying, like, okay, hey, I'm the demon, I am the beast, I'm the machine world, and if you don't vote for me, I'm going to keep eating you up. It's basically what they're saying. So basically, since you didn't vote for the machine world, now you're in slavery now. And instead of them saying, hey, this is you been attacking us this whole time and something's not right here, I still got to combat you whether I voted for you or not. You're harming me. And again, instead of attacking the beast, oh, y'all drinking filthy water, or y'all living off bottled water now because y'all janky and because y'all didn't vote. To hell with that lady who made that song. Just look it up. Whoever made that Flint song, oh, you're janky. It's basically called You're Janky. To hell with her. To hell with that panel. Like I said, that's that same sorcery. You got these niggers. It was mostly Negroes, but it was one pink man. The pink man played that janky song, so he found this niggeress to basically alert the quote-unquote slave that, okay, y'all are in trouble, or y'all drinking and living off bottled water, and y'all getting fed filthy water because y'all didn't vote. You see what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me, so my vote will determine my demise? And yes, it will. But at the same time, if someone's already out to get you, I can promise you a vote's not going to save you. That's the only thing I'm saying. So back with the whole Kamala and Trump thing. So Kamala, she's so sinister to where it's like whatever's up her sleeve is like she can't wait to unleash it, to where it's already slowly unleashing. Like that whole, oh, you got the migrants pouring in by the millions, and then not only that, oh, here, get very comfortable. But it's also said, and I didn't do the research on this, but I can believe it because she actually said it out of her mouth. But you know, the freedmen, when you think of the freedmen, you'll think of like, oh, okay, hey, these are the slaves, you know, the slaves that has been freed. Now they're free, you know, to live a normal life, or at least we thought. So basically, long story short, Kamala there's a quote unquote, and this is why it's important not to do nicknames, because when you do nicknames, everybody can jump on it, especially if it has anything to do with you. That's why everybody want to get close to you, so they can get close to your robe. So when it's time to wear the crown, they already got on your robe. They just waiting for the crown. You see what I'm saying? You do all the work, and you do the bleeding and dying, and then now the world is great. So basically, long story short, there's a freedmen bank. So basically, what all these funds are supposed to be, quote unquote, for the freedmen, or at least using their name, and there's other groups added to it. There's not slaves on there, or at least not just slaves on there. You see what I'm saying? So notice how when I say they need the American niggers, I need you to kill yourself, or I need you to save us. Whatever it is, we need you for something. And then once we get done drowning you out, then we can finish killing you off. That's basically what she's saying. So basically what Kamala's doing, she's going to be the end of either this world or the system as you know it, or she's going to be the end of, well, three things. The end of the Democratic Party, or the end of you, so to speak. So virtually she's introducing our demise. You see what I'm saying? And you get these Negroes coming in like, oh, you need to look at their rap sheets. No, if you look at their rap sheets, you'll be clutching your pearls on both of them, but nobody cares about that because we're dealing with criminals at the end of the day. So criminal intent or criminal background to the side, it's like with her energy though. It's like she's so damn sinister to where it's like she cannot help herself. She can openly lie, oh yeah, I'm black, fried chicken, girl, girl, I'm in these streets, girl. And mind you, you're a dark skinned Indian. Like I said, you something, you're nowhere near her. Her father even had to come out and like, come on now, my parents are rolling over in their Indian grave because you are out here making a mockery out of them, basically exploiting your dark skin to pander to hip hop. Basically, he was pretty much saying using all that twerking and acting a fool and walking around with 40s to pander to hip hoppers. He's basically, our family are rolling over in their grave at the stuff that you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Now her father is in disgust. The Jamaican Indian or East Indian, whatever, he's in disgust, and so am I. Like, I'm so disgusted with her, and I'm disgusted with the Negroes, but at the same time too, I have to back off too, because if you vote for your demise this time, it is going to be one of those things how, you know, people are literally going to destroy themselves. So after a while, all you have to do is just sit back and wait and just watch people fall to your right and left. And this is based off them doing this themselves. Like, I am destroying myself. And like I said, I'm just troubled because it's like no one seems to notice or care, and everybody's so selfish that they don't realize what I'm doing. Even if it's just one person, that's another thing too. We got one person doing what they want to do, and one person remixing themselves out of business. And if all of us say, I'm just that one person, or I'm just selfish, then it's like our selfishness, our self-hate, and our foolishness is coming to fruition. And like I said, I don't say stuff just to be blowing hot smoke. I say stuff because when I see everyone's reckless, everyone's selfish, and everyone's going to do what they want to do because they think it's just them, they're the only person in this world. Like I say, I'm so selfish, it's just me. So that means we all got that, oh, it's just me, I'm going to do what I want to do. And literally our selfishness, our hatred for each other and for ourselves, it's showing. It is coming to fruition. I can see it. That's why it's like, okay, this is going to be a demise waiting to happen. And I want to say, if you want to say this is the fall of America, throw the American niggers in there as well, because it's like we're going to be the first to go anyway, just because like if we're not destroying ourselves, the migrants will. Well, hell, because I can promise you they're not here for just refuge. They're not. I'm not here for just a better life. Where's your better life? You've been doing this shit for centuries. You've been getting killed off for centuries. Okay? Where's your better life? And we're not doing enough fighting for ourselves to make sure we get that. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people with their black fist in the air, you know, wanting reparations or wanting their justice. But it's like, that's called being typical. That black fist, I don't, and it's scary to me, too. Very terrifying. Oh, first black, this, no. But to me, that doesn't turn me on. Oh, it's the first black, this is the first black woman making history. Please. And I can promise you, you don't need any help destroying yourself. So I would say we could probably just, for our safety, we could probably just sit this election out, and figure out what to do with yourself without either party. Because to tell you the truth, now Kamala, she obviously got something so sinister for you to where she can't wait to kill you. And I don't want to say Trump has something up his sleeve, but at least you'll have a dying chance. I would say, just in Trump's defense, at least he will give you 2 armed flotation devices before he drowns you in the toilet. If that makes any sense. I mean, if I can just put that out there. If you feel like you have to choose the lesser of the 2 evils, Kamala's killing you right now, and Trump will at least give you 2 armed flotation devices before drowning you in the toilet. So, I guess flip a coin. Because this will be the end of it. This is the end. Probably not necessarily for us, quote unquote. I don't want to sound so sinister or eerie, but I mean, the end of America, the end of you, the end of the voting, whatever it is. It's cue the violin music, because this is the end of the Titanic movie. You know, the end where now it's time to crash and burn, and time for the ship to split in half. Time for people to get drowned in the toilet with armed flotation devices on, and yeah. Yeah, but I'm just like, wow. Like, you could see it, feel it, and smell it in the air. Something is brewing. And it's literally, it's almost, I want to say it's pure sorcery, too. It's all sorcery that we're participating in. Open evil, open madness, and it's like, and then we participate, too. And it's like, I'm telling you, all you have to do is say that magic word. Vote, fried chicken, hip-hop. And it's like, it just does something to people. Even when I was watching that city council meeting of Flint, like, they said something about vote, the second thing, and then everybody just stand up clapping. I'm just like, and then you've been voting for centuries, and you're doing worse. What are you voting? Maybe you're voting for the wrong department. Maybe you don't need to do the gang colors. Vote for self, maybe. Have you ever tried that? Which gang color do you want? I want my gang color. Me. What color is me? Choose that gang color. And I don't mean choose the one of the gang members with your same skin tone. Choose yourself. And if this is gang color, who gonna take you out of business? I can promise you, you don't need no help putting yourself out of business. So when it comes to choose which gang color to choose, and then when your demise is on the line, just choose to demise yourself. Choose to put yourself out of business. You know? And when you choose suicide, can't nobody else put you out of business. You see what I'm saying? Do this yourself. Be well, be safe.